What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Internet Podcast, episode number 95. So here we are. What's going on, John? We are doing good. My shoulder's fucking killing me, but other than that, But so yeah, what is up, Tyler?
Nothing much. Having me some fish and chips for dinner. About to have cake, my birthday cake, a little bit later. So
Diabetes.
listen, I'm not even close to that. I also have enough health problems as it is this week. All right.
Hey, Tyler, here's a positive. At least you're still kicking.
Damn right, brother. Damn right.
Tyler's like a cockroach that just won't go away.
You can't kill me. You cannot kill me. Okay. You can't take me out.
But
You can damn sure try, but you can't do it.
you ain't wrong. But it is going to be interesting as to, because like I said, some of the stuff that I've been writing down, especially all happened throughout the entire day. I know some news kind of dropped sometime this morning.
I know. Yesterday there was like a whole like bomb of news of like releases, and I'm like, what is happening?
Which we'll get to in just a bit. But the first thing I want to kick off is the fact that me and Tyler, we do before we get into the show, we do appreciate anyone that supports the show. Like I said, if you guys want to check out the merch shop, that is linked down below. Like I said, all proceeds will go. Was it Mental Health Awareness Month? I believe it is nowadays.
What awareness month is it this month?
Because it is May.
May Awareness Month, whatever it is. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. You're right. You are right.
Yep.
So that's gonna go. All proceeds are gonna go to that.
So, I believe the one charity I can think of is probably NAMI. It's the one that really
NAMI's the big one. NAMI's the big one.
Yeah, you got to go for the big. It's
got to go with the big fish.
And one of the thing is too, it's like, and speaking of which, when is ALS Awareness Month? That had been.
Oh, we're definitely gonna after the news we heard, and we're gonna get to that.
That's gonna be the first topic of discussion.
That pains me.
And the fact that Rebel has not followed her on social media and all this other stuff.
That's also this month.
Oh my god! So that all being said.
I think we should split the proceeds.
That's not a bad idea.
Like any cyber chat that we get, if we do get cyber chats.
You mean super chats?
Or super chats, whatever.
I don't know why the fuck you says.
I don't know. Cyber technology.
I mean, it makes sense.
But like the super chats, the merch proceeds, like all of that. I think we're gonna split the funds to mental health and ALS.
Oh, absolutely. So. That all being said, if anyone has not paid attention to what's going on with Rebel, it is as sad as you can get.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to be harsh.
No. But you got to say it to be harsh because ALS is
this is debilitating for people.
As soon as you get it, it's fatal.
Yeah, yeah, and you could definitely tell, if anyone's paid attention to her recent video on social media, you could definitely tell that her words were she is slurring.
Yeah, she's slurring.
And it's very heartbreaking to see. And this is the one thing me and Trav always says too. Why is it always the good people that fucking God has to play a fucking sick joke?
Like we lost Mongo.
To ALS.
We lost that one actor to ALS.
Eric Dane from Grey's Anatomy because
lost him, and now we're about
to lose Rebel because she came out and said that she may not have much time left. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
But the thing is though, there's no May about it. She doesn't have much time left. It could be a year. It could be a few years. It could be a few months.
It could be. It's like I said. This is why.
But all we know is she's gone, man. She's gonna be gone.
Fucky.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. One of the
God
nicest.
needs to fuck off. He needs to stop playing a sick joke on the good people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah,
And you see, and the one of the things too, like I said, I know it's not. It sucks that we have to do that, but that's like well, I won't say like a long time ago, but it really does bring it to try to discuss like how this affects people, and that the fact that now eh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it,
But if you think about it, dude, with ALS, it speeds up the process.
yeah, it's just basically it's like a Walking Dead sentence. Basically,
It's
that's
like
basically.
you're gonna die within the next year or so.
I mean, shit. If you talk about another famous person we lost to ALS, Stephen Hawking. Remember, he lived that for 50 years.
I don't really count him because shit came out about him about a certain island. So I kind of don't like the guy, so I don't mention the guy.
So I do want to bring something across through Wrestling News here that headlines that wrestlers across every company send Rebel support as People magazine picks up her ALS story, and it's
It's just,
like ever
it's just,
since that, and it's
it's
ever since that,
just
it's
what,
just I don't know. Like ever since when she made that announcement,
yeah,
it's like what the fuck.
dude. I couldn't even. Here's the thing. I initially couldn't get through the
Like the
first
first 30 seconds.
30 seconds because as soon as I heard her word slurring, I'm like, she's got ALS.
Yeah, because apparently, from my understanding, is that the ALS hits your motor system, and
Yeah,
it
once it
sucks.
and the thing is though, what happens is it hits your motor system, everything goes.
Yeah,
Your voice starts slurring, then it just goes. Your
and it's just
muscles start going. That includes your lungs and your heart. You literally suffocate to death.
that, that's just a terrible way to go.
That's a horrible way to go.
And and mind you, back in November of 2025, Rebel also originally she had announced her primary pulmonary lymphoma. Mind you, this happened after she came off her cancer diagnosis back in 2025 last year in November.
Yeah.
That is just fucking just.
She had beat cancer. She beat
and all,
cancer.
yeah, which is.
And then to find out, oh, I have ALS. I'm gonna
I
die.
was like, you, god damn it!
God, if he is real, he has played a sick joke on
That
me.
it is a very sick joke from the
It's a sick
creator
joke.
himself.
Like it's a sick joke. Like you gave this woman cancer, she beats it. Oh, I'm gonna give you ALS.
Look, I'm gonna go one. Looks at whenever that day. Boy, that's it's just one of those things. Is that whenever that day comes when we do lose Rebel, I will not be on social media for about a week.
I probably
Because-
won't be on social media.
Eh,
I'll be on social media, sending my well wishes and my condolences. But
It's
I think what's gonna save it for me is seeing all the outpouring of love that she's gonna receive when she does pass.
yeah.
Because like you said, everybody in the wrestling community loves this woman.
It's always she's a fucking total sweetheart.
She is, man. She is.
Even though it's kind of crazy, we kind of hated her being on TV a lot. But I mean,
Yeah.
it is gonna. I will say this: it is definitely gonna hit different. To rewatch the replays of Dynamite when she was on TV, it's gonna hit very fucking differently because it's like, yeah,
She was really just on our television making us laugh, man.
yeah.
And here we are getting emotional about this, man. Like we love you, Rebel.
Yeah. So obviously, Rebels announced her diagnosis back on May 1st, the first day of ALS Awareness Month in the United States. Amateur. I'll just go to Lou Gehrig's disease because the current name for it is a mouthful.
Yeah,
And that's the thing too. A lot of people don't realize it. Like you would go back to and this is another kind of a bit of a tie-in, but go back to this reach Lou Gehrig's story. Dude passed at a very young age from the hit. Why this is why we call it the Lou Gehrig disease, because it pretty much takes you out in a freaking heartbeat, in a heartbeat, in a sense.
I think he was like the first documented case in America was him. The
Yes.
first documented one here. So that's why they call it that here. But
So for those who don't know what ALS pretty much does, as we explained, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects the motor neurons in the brain and the spinal cord. So, basically, in the nutshell, you are wheelchair bound. And
put it this way, you're putting your body puts you in a wheelchair and then it suffocates you to death.
yeah, you're pretty much dying a slow death at that point in time.
Yeah.
And oh my god. It is yeah. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like 2026 can fuck right off is all I can say.
Just I send my well wishes to Rebel, her family, her friends, her colleagues, everybody.
Just everybody that is associated with her is like,
God.
Yeah, but like I said,
I think we got to move on, man.
yeah, wrong. But other than that, Rebel, if you ever do see this all throughout social media, if you do, we're thinking about you at the end of the day.
We are.
It is crazy, as well, and and I would say this guy was a piece of part of our childhood, but I mean, we kind of seen him. Saw him wrestle growing up, and that's Trevor Murdoch. Finally hung up the boots after almost 30 years.
Thank you, Trevor Murdoch, for making.
Which I'm surprised. And here's the funny thing too. Now, and the funny thing too, I've never been a fan of like Caden. Oh God, I'm going to bring back some old memories for a lot of people. Caden Murdoch back in the early to mid.
I thought they were all right.
I thought they were all right. I feel like Cade just never really. I don't know. There was something about Cade that just didn't connect with me.
That's the same thing with me. Like even in the early 2000s when he was a singles competitor in like the lower mid card, and you never really connected. I'm like, okay, he's a redneck guy, but
that biscuits and gravy.
Wrong gimmick.
Sorry, but that freaking stuck in my head.
But seriously though, it's like, okay, you got it. Your name is Lance Cade, but what the hell is your gimmick? You don't have none.
You really don't.
And sure, they gave him a redneck gimmick with a redneck tag partner, and I'm like, okay, he was that, but with trunks the last time.
Yeah, and unfortunately passed at a very young age due to a drug overdose.
Yeah.
But Trevor Murdoch, I would say they were not terrible tag team champions from my memory. They were just there.
Yeah.
If it makes sense. And there's no disrespect to Murdoch. I'm pretty sure that he's had better other athletes elsewhere prior to WWE, or even now post that as the two-time NWA World Champion. But Trevor Murdoch, if anybody has ever watched NWA Power on the Roku channel, but if anybody that hasn't paid attention, so Murdoch announced his retirement from professional wrestling on an episode of NWA Power, which the fact that they actually did stream it on the Saturday broadcast on his new home Comet TV. I don't know what market has that.
It's a digital network on just basic TV.
So the two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion stepped into the microphone at the OC Theater in Forney, Texas, following his match against Pretty Boy Smooth at the 2026 Crockett Cup. Told the crowd he could no longer give them what they deserved and walked away after 27 years in the business. That is insane. I didn't think he was wrestling for that long.
Most of that was in the Indies.
But he did say this during his saying, quote, "What's going through my mind? I'm not sure if I can do this anymore. I've been wrestling for 27 years, and I've seen guys that come in here and they're only here for a payday, which, to be quite honest, that is a bit of a truth, because we've seen some wrestlers just there for a payday, so that's no lies there. They don't give the fans what they deserve, and I always told myself if I got to that point, I wasn't going to be that guy. A little harder than I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass my family. Oh God, I don't even want to embarrass the late Harley Race. So at this moment, I am announcing my retirement from pro wrestling. I want to thank the fans. I want to thank you guys. Because of you guys, I'll be able to put two of my kids through college, and it's all good. You know what I mean? Like for a fat guy, I appreciate the fact that
what I'm fat.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him credit. Not a lot of people can say that, but like for a fat guy from a small town, 27 years ain't bad. I want to thank one more dude, and he doesn't get enough credit. His name's William Patrick Corrigan. Bill, you believed in me and gave me an opportunity when even wrestling didn't want me. You extended my career for 7 years, man, and I can't ever give that back to you. All I can say is thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? It is crazy, but like I said, congrats on a hell of a career.
Oh yeah.
Trevor Murdoch, and the fact and credit to, I'm gonna say, being resilient in a sense when it comes to the yeah, I'm gonna have a fucking brain fart there. But it is interesting though. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know why. Hello, just had a mental stroke there. But yeah, been wrestling since 1999. Apparently, when last came as a redneck. Yeah, I forgot about that too. But but all short, congrats to Trevor Murdoch on a historic career. But yeah, so other than that, moving on, as we've talked about that we see and now obviously we're at this point in the time of the year where WWE is making their annual releases, or they like to call them quote unquote budget cuts. And currently added to that list was the New Day, JC Mateo, or aka Jeff Cobb, Tonga Loa, and I believe there was somebody else. I think there might be those three right there.
There's been some developmental cuts too, but we don't count those that much.
Yeah, because no one's gonna really know who they are.
Yeah,
it is going to be interesting to see what the New Day are going to do outside of WWE with their. I believe when their time is up when it comes to that, was it the 90 days? But then again, if you flat out just fully get your creative release, I don't think that really does kick in, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
It is going to be weird because the fact that Kofi's the fact that he almost lasted 20 years with WWE, that is insane in its own right.
I never thought when I saw that the New Day were gone from Ghoulie, I was like, huh?
Because I didn't want to believe it either.
I'm like, they really cut Kofi, who had been there since 08-09.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
And a well-decorated guy at that, too, when you look at his resume.
WWE champion, multiple time tag champ.
16 times, in fact.
Yeah, but IC champ.
Yeah, it's a 4-time Intercontinental champion. That's kind of crazy.
I think he was a U.S. champ, too. So
yeah, he was also...
He's so decorated. Like, why are you cutting a guy that you booked fairly well until now, but, like, why are you cutting him?
If I really had to guess, I think it's because of the injury to Xavier Woods. I think if Xavier Woods wasn't as hurt, God, he's been out for a while, but I do think that could be a possibility. But at the same time, there was a headline about this yesterday saying that New Day was asked to restructure their TKO deals, and they didn't like the deals. To be quite honest, I was like, fuck that. I'm not restructuring my shitty.
It's all because TKO wants to
They want to cut.
save money. They want to
Yeah,
cut budgets, and it's like
you're
lower
in
your
debt.
again. And let me tell you something right now, TKO. You don't have to do these budget cuts bull crap. This is basically the reverse of what Vince McMahon did when he had the company in the later years.
Yes.
Vince couldn't sell tickets because the show sucked. The shows are okay-ish to iffy, but like now, but the reason why TKO can't sell tickets because they hiked the damn prices. This stems back to that. If you could have lowered prices, you wouldn't have had to restructure contracts. No, and that's all I got to say about it because that's just the plainest day truth.
Well, and you really do think about it too, is the fact that what do you call it? That with all the budget cuts and crap, it's like, first of all, what's the point of having budget cuts? Because last mentioned, you are what, I don't know what the deficit now that TKO still has to pay off because they were in a shit ton of debt.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking up for you.
But yeah, so what title does that? It's like some of them you can understand where they're coming from. Others take me by surprise. If I actually let me check Sean Ross's Twitter page because I know he has actually posted when the entire thing went down. Some of them it makes you question why.
They're over 300. They're excuse me, goddamn. I'm phlegmy now. All of a sudden, they're over $3 billion to $4 billion in debt, including a $2.7 billion debt majority in 2026.
Jesus.
So yeah, they got a hefty price to pay. And the reason why for the $2.7 billion debt is on the WWE side because they can't sell tickets.
Yeah.
And they're over here cutting costs because you can't sell.
They can't pay everybody.
You can't pay everybody because you're not selling enough tickets. You're not getting merch out the door at concessions. You're not getting concessions. You're not getting anything that you would in the arenas because guess what? You're not selling enough tickets because your tickets are still too damn high.
Absolutely. And if I can find that damn. Well, never mind. So it looks like ever since the New Day got the release, they got to wait another. I'm sorry, but that fucking time limit that they have in these contracts, that should have been fucking gone. I'm sorry.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate that time limit. Like you can't compete for 90 days.
Yeah, the non-compete clause or whatever the fuck they call it.
Because you got fired. Like what?
Like first of all, A, that's illegal. Number one. Number two, like you can't be allowing them not to work elsewhere because something doesn't.
It's like, sorry, you can't work. So work at a McDonald's for 90 days.
Yeah, and
so dumb. Unless Hollywood calls you.
Yeah.
You're SOL. Because
so I want to give a quick shout out to a fellow podcaster in the pro wrestling business. Misfit Wrestling Podcast actually did post a list of the releases so far up to this point with KO Vikari saying, "What the fuck?"
Kyrie actually wanted out.
But then again,
she wanted to go home. She wanted to go home. So that one isn't really a what the fuck was.
Even though on Facebook it makes you want to say what the fuck.
Yeah, but really it doesn't. It's not really a what the fuck situation, Rob.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
She wanted it. She wanted out. She wanted to go home to Japan.
Now my question: does she go back to Stardom or does she go to? I don't think. Wait, doesn't even New Japan.
I think that we will probably sign her as an ambassador over there and just keep her there.
Yeah, makes some sense. We have Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. That was the next couple dominoes to fall.
The problem with them two is that they just could not get over the fans.
Yeah, and dude, I love Zelina to death.
Those two releases made sense. I do think it was kind of scummy though, because Zelina revealed how she found out. She didn't reveal from the company themselves. She revealed from a beat writer.
Yeah,
online that she got fired, and then they called her, which I think that's scummy. That people want to jump the gun and report a release that.
and to be honest, look, I'm not going to be say asshole like, but Aleister Black. I mean, look, I agree with the Aleister Black thing as well. However, what I'm going to add to that is the fact that this, and JR even talked about it, but I'll add more onto that later in the show when it comes to regarding Aleister Black. I don't know what it is with him. Like his time is running out in terms of finding work in the pro wrestling business because apparently JR said he was not happy in AEW. He thought it was a step down. I'm saying, what?
Dude, you were literally a trios champion. You were a
probably one of the best factions.
You were a prominent fixture in that company.
Yeah, you were getting pushed heavily.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you weren't fucking happy and you said AEW was a step down. Then you said, oh, and you think you're going to have to pull Cody. So, oh, maybe the grass is greener on the other side. Yeah. Yeah. And now look what happened. And this is no wonder why people in AEW.
Greener. The grass wasn't greener.
Nope. And now apparently people within AEW don't want him back. And I can't blame them.
I don't blame them.
It's like, dude, you were a multi-time trios champ. Now, yes, but now, as I said, the faction was great with the House of Black, and the fact that you thought AEW was a step down, dude, they were giving you everything, and you were still fucking happy.
They gave you your own faction. They gave you the trios titles. Honestly, if you would have stayed around in AEW.
Who's to say you would not become a world champion?
You probably would have been a world champion.
This was some time. Look, and take it from me, Todd. Yes, we are fans of this business. Now, I don't know what, because we don't really know the logistics of what becomes of what these men and women do in their everyday lives.
Yeah.
However, when you got a guy like Aleister Black, who, now, I take this with a grain of salt, who's been known to burn bridges, and
I don't think he necessarily is known to burn bridges.
Either way, like
the problem is that he burnt the bridge with AEW, even though he probably didn't like intend to.
But his exit really kind of signified, yeah, he burned that bridge with AEW.
Who knows? AEW might call him back. Who knows? But
it's possible. But from the reactions, I've seen it. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt, if you will. Like I said, some of these sources could be credible or not. Like I said, it depends on who you're asking. But according to the person, I don't know who the person of talent relations with is with AEW. Apparently, there was the entire locker room vibe was they did not even want. They don't even want Aleister Black in that locker room. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so he must have done something just to piss off that entire locker room. I don't know exactly what it was. But I guess it's
something. He must have definitely done something.
Yeah, because there's how do you piss off?
If you pissed off the entire locker room,
you must have done something. You must have been a complete fucking prick to that entire locker room. Which
but then again, this is the same locker room that were a bunch of babies over Punk.
That is true too. So I mean, but like I said, take that with a grain of salt. It's like, I don't know. Next up, with the entire Wyatt Six, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross.
I'm going to say this flat out. They ruined them. Completely ruined them.
But I will agree that too. And at the same time, Bo Dallas getting her for about multiple months didn't help either.
No, because it halted the debut. It halted it
Yes.
for a while there. So that hurt them a bit. But then they got into that MFT vortex to where they couldn't
For
get out of
6
that
months.
for 6 months. Oh, sure. Did you give them one tag title reign? Yeah, sure. But we were expecting tag title reigns. We were expecting Bo Dallas to actually go for the world title.
Yeah.
That never happened. They got stuck in the MFT vortex for 6 months, starting from late 2012 into now. So they were in there for a while in that vortex. So, and that was poorly received. So the next action was to fire them.
Because I thought, here's the crazy thing: I found about the Wyatt release through Nikki Cross. Her post came up on my timeline. It's like this kid. I'm thinking. I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I'm hoping it is. And come to find out, her, Rowan, Bo Dallas, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Loomis all got the boot. Now sometimes, yes, do these releases suck? Absolutely. However, it's not end all be all, especially in this business.
They'll find work.
Exactly. Now I'm calling this too. I think Joe Gacy goes back to CZW. Go back to his original roots.
I think he's going back there too. I think he's.
Dexter Loomis. I saw that when he was cutting off the dreads. It's like, what? What are we doing?
If and he's cutting off the dreads. You know what that makes me think of?
Was it Samuel Shaw character?
Samuel Shaw. I think he's going back to TNA.
Oh my God!
I think he's going back to TNA.
He did put it. He did say he had a date in the caption 7/24/26.
Yeah.
So that oh boy. An interesting one, and it begs the question: you could have done with them more, and that's the Motor City Machine Guns.
Bro, what happened? Like it started off so well,
and they dropped the ball with them.
They won the tag titles. Everything was going well. After they dropped the tag titles, comedy backstage segments,
which was funny for the most part.
It was funny.
And then you were teasing to break them up with the Alex Shelley heel turn, which I fucking knew. Thank God he didn't go through on that.
They were wanting to turn Alex Shelley heel.
Which
they were in the middle of that whole sad Gargano thing.
It was sad of how
it was sad how quickly they fell off.
And it's not. And I'm going to say this too. I don't blame the Motor City Machine Guns because they were working with what they're given.
It's booking.
And clearly, I kind of feel ever since when they debuted at SmackDown, I just had this weird feeling that we're going to get lost in that shuffle in that SmackDown tag division because to me,
tag division was just still too hot.
Yes, that's why I thought Raw would have been a much better fit for the Motor City Machine Guns.
Exactly.
Or hell, if you wanted to actually understand the WWE landscape, they could have gone to NXT for about 5-6 months before they get the call up.
They definitely could have.
And it's now the biggest question is, where do they go from here? There's two places in mind I can see them going back to: TNA, AEW. But I do think TNA is probably the more logical one because that's going back to what I said with Joe Gacy. You got to go back to where it started.
Yeah.
Now, if they go to fucking New Japan, I'll be shocked.
I don't see them going to New Japan. I don't see them going over to Japan. I see them going to those two places, either AEW or TNA. I do think TNA more likely than AEW. I love AEW, what they bring on a weekly basis.
But that entire tag division in AEW is stacked.
It's crazy stacked. They're not needed.
And they got so great talented tag teams in that division. So
they're not needed there. I think more so they need some help in the tag division in TNA.
Yeah, TNA does definitely need help in the tag division. Not the Knockouts tag division, because good lord, that is just fucking it's just fucking money.
That's fantastic. That's phenomenal. The Knockouts
tag.
Because
and think about it too. I think you and I had a conversation about this one time where I think when we went back to doing TNA, when WWE after this is what about it? Well, after when the entire women's tag division was just all in shambles, just nobody gave a damn. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know exactly what I said, but I remember saying I guess TNA had the perfect formula to build a women's knockouts tag division.
They did.
Now, was it rough from the start? Probably.
It was a little rough around the edges, but you could see.
It took time to perfect it.
You could see that, but here's the thing, though. You could see the foundation that they were building with that division.
Oh, absolutely.
You could see it. So all you had to do was just allow it to flourish.
Yeah,
and look where it is now.
Yeah, I mean, the Elegance brand pretty much runs that division. I mean,
hell yeah.
It's like you got so great women on that team in that knockouts division that you could throw into a tag team. Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that a little bit. Put into a tag team, let them flourish in the knockouts tag division, and who's to say you? It can all work. But here's another one. I'm trying to say this is a bit slightly surprising, but I would not be shocked if this man goes back to, because obviously with Lucha Underground teasing, and that's Santos Escobar, there's a possibility I could see him going back to Lucha Underground being King Cuerno for what he was. Or
that's if what's teased is actually going to come true and Lucha Underground is back.
Because good lord, every time about two guys that loved Lucha Underground.
I only watched like a couple episodes and I was getting into it.
Dude,
they canceled it.
This is the beauty of, because Lucha Underground did this fucking perfectly. It had a mixture of storytelling, the cinematic shot, great wrestling, everything you could ask.
Dude, they blended professional wrestling with a standard television show.
It was glorious. And credit to Robert Rodriguez, because who also made some really good movies over the years. Because remember, he was
great filmmaker.
Because let's be real, from Dust? No, did he really do Dust Till Dawn? That's an irrelevant side note.
No, that was
that was Quentin Tarantino. I'm fucking stupid.
That was Tarantino.
I mean, but or
he's the guy that made the Machete movies. He's the guy that made frickin' Spy Kids.
Or Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Does everyone remember that movie back in the day? Even though that movie was, oh yeah, but you have to like. What's up, Steven?
It was a good kids movie, but the CGI was
just so bad. It's even worse than 3D. I will say that it's even worse than 3D.
Oh, it is.
But like I said, I did appreciate Robert Rodriguez's vision of what Lucha Underground really was. The fact you got professional wrestling on one hand, a television show, boom, you got a hateable fucking authority figure. God, and it's the fact that you saw Ezekiel Jackson still kicking ass, it's like, holy crap! That's the name of what.
I think we did like 2 episodes of our recap.
We did the recollection of it. It's still up on the channel.
Yeah, I'm getting full.
After Owen,
where the hell did it go?
No, well, top steps away.
Oh, I'm still here. Where the hell did the fork go?
Tyler lost the fork. Not the fork. Steven, oh my God, Steven, you're not wrong. Dude, because okay.
The tease is killing all of us. You kidding me?
Exactly. Because here's the thing. Because me and Tyler, we've been fucking screaming for Lucha Underground to come back.
Dude, I watched like 2 episodes and got into it.
Yeah, when they were on fucking Netflix, then went to Tubi, and Tubi removed them. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was so mad. I'm like, all right, we gotta move it to Tubi. All right, let's watch second episode.
And you gotta go to the Internet Archive to watch full episodes of fucking Lucha Underground.
Within the next week, Tubi removed it. I'm like, are you serious?
I say, you sons of bitches.
I was so mad, so damn mad.
And let's bro, the title designs for Lucha Underground, and the fact they have a backstory to all these luchadors that were coming into the underground. That was a fucking doubt. They got great title design.
Every character had an arc.
Exactly.
Like what?
Like they were tied to the ancient past over that mystical nut mumbo jumbo.
The whole show had a lore. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
And the fact that and the thing is too, I gotta give credit to Lucha Underground for this. That's how I got my that entire fucking story arc with the Gift of the Gods belt was great. The world champion, that world champion design was fucking clean as hell. Now, sticking with Lucha Underground, that's how I got into seeing Ray Phoenix for the first time. Pentagon Jr. Vampiro still freaking had it at the time when he was there. That was pretty cool.
The bald asshole in AEW. When he was Puma.
Oh yeah, Ricochet. That fucking freaking twat waffle. Is it? I'm gonna say it used to be Mil Muertes. Oh god, my memory is fucking terrible.
Yeah, Mil Muertes was there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I remember he did have a tattoo right here. And the fact he had a fucking a tragic backstory. Had Canadian as his manager holding a Rocky.
Yeah.
I was like, a Rocky? For what? What?
We also saw Chelsea Green there.
Yes, Reclusa. Io Sky.
Io Sky was there.
Dude, that was fucking...
And her backstory is she was a freaking Yakuza member.
She was part of the Lotus Triad.
I'm like, yo, she was a Yakuza member?
And hell, freaking Pentagon Jr. kicked her ass, too. I remember that match clearly.
Oh, yeah, she got her ass whipped.
And the funny thing is, too, Pentagon Jr. has kicked the crap out of both Io Sky and Chelsea Green. How funny is that? What have you ever talked to? Like, if I'm Pentagon, I'm pretty much bragging that in their faces.
Like, haha, I beat you both in one company.
But it is crazy to see Io Sky's yeah. To be honest, I do not give a shit about her. I seriously don't.
You know what guys want her back? They want the
cannons.
The damn perverts want her back.
Exactly.
Because after she got done with wrestling, guess what she started doing?
Trashing on autistic people. I remember that clearly.
That's what got her fired. Her trashing on autistic people.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off to no avail.
Guess what she started doing after wrestling?
Typical shit.
Selling nudes on the goddamn internet.
I mean, at the times I don't expect nothing less.
That's what she started doing. And that's that like, to me, I don't care what you do with your body. Do whatever the fuck you want with your body. I don't give a damn. But there's a line. Here's where I draw the line: it's because she's an asshole. That's why. And she's failing at that too. She's failing at that. I don't care what you do with your body. I like. Don't get me wrong. Do whatever the fuck you want. But if you're an asshole, you're gonna get dragged.
Facts.
Any decision you do, because you don't diss autistic people and get away with it, or anybody with any get away with it. Look at the Ricochet shit. He said, "I'm glad you had MS to a person."
That pissed. Yeah.
Got walked on the internet.
Yeah, until he had to make an apology because he fucked up. So,
that was the driest freaking apology I've ever heard.
Let's be real, dude. No one's going to accept that apology. The damage is already done for what you did.
Yep.
Because people don't forget. No one forgot what Lacey Evans. Let's be real. No one gave a shit about Lacey Evans other than people that want to get their damn jaws off to see her fucking butt ass naked and shit.
That's exactly the only ones that are excited are the ones that saw her naked.
Fuck that. Let's be real. No one gets. First of all, she couldn't even wrestle out of a wet paper bag. She tried.
Dude, she was terrible. She was terrible.
And the fact that her gimmick, well, let's be real, it felt like a racist gimmick. The sweet Southern Belle. Oh, come on now.
Clearly racist.
You can definitely tell that's been written all over it.
Clearly a racist gimmick. Clearly.
And yeah, and it's ridiculous to the fact that she said, "Oh, I want to come back." It's like, first of all, no one's missed you. You've been pretty much forgotten. Oh God, well, how long has it been? Years.
Like it's been years since she's been.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like nobody. It's like when we saw this, like, oh, here we go with this bullshit.
Yep.
Because now I will say this too. I believe, and I can conceive this with what Steve said. I think the money dried out. I think that's why she
ain't getting no goddamn pull. No
yeah, she knows she ain't getting no more money. I say, well, it's kind of yeah. But I don't know what to say. The fact that she even decided to say, "Oh, I'm going to come back," no, just stay homey. No, like
stay away from the business. I don't care. Just stay away from the business.
But other than that, but keep it up with the rest of the releases because I know there's probably going to be more that that's going to probably go under the radar the next couple of days. Some of it kind of makes sense. Andre Chase, for one,
that gimmick had no staying power.
That because look, as much as me and Tyler love Chase, you watching NXT for a while. Because I don't know myself, if they ever get to the call up to the main roster, they're jobber fodder. That's basically what this gimmick is.
If they got called up, they would have been gone like within like the next few months after that.
All I can say is thank God Thea Hale separated away from that group anyways. I'm kind of glad that she did. And they're seeing something with her. Zoe Stark's another one, but I kind of feel like Zoe Stark's to me, I feel it feels like an injury related release because she's been hurt for a while. And yeah. Which kind of sucks. I thought she would have really benefited from the women's mid-card belts. That's just me. I know people can feel a little bit differently on her, but this point kind of makes sense in terms of her injury history. I don't think she's not that much injury prone, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, D. Someone needs to correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because Out of Fire, I'm kind of not surprised either, because they were not doing nothing with her other than being Okay, that makes sense.
Zoe's gonna be picked up. She got picked up quick. Yeah.
Now the $1 million question is, where the fuck does she go? That's my biggest.
I don't know.
I mean, you could. I mean, TNA's an option.
That's not Zoe's first injury; it's her second because she got hurt in NXT.
Yeah, she had a really bad injury in NXT. But if you talk about in terms of the main roster, sure,
her first in the main roster, yeah. But
overall, that's her second. But Malik Blade, I'm kind of not surprised. NXT was not doing nothing with him.
No.
Tyreek and Tyson, thank God they got rid of him. Because first of all, they were supposed to be the height of the next prime time, and with the fact that they couldn't wrestle out a wet paper bag.
Oh, they were so
awful.
They were, dude. Their first match, I'm like, this is bad.
It's like you tell like throw a greenest goose shit tag team without I don't fucking know. Tyler May Steele, I'm kind of surprised they didn't really. I'm surprised he never really got a shot.
No, he was just stuck on Level Up and
Serena Linton. I don't do.
She must have been like a developmental that didn't get called up to.
And also, talk about another guy that retired from the pro wrestling business. That's Luca Crucifino. What the fuck did he do with him?
They stuck him on Evolve and then did nothing.
I'm talking about that gimmick change that they fucking gave him.
Oh, the party boy gimmick?
What the fuck?
What the hell was that?
Hold up, I'm getting a phone call. Be right back.
All right. Now we gotta log this around. How we doing, people? Yeah, it wasn't a hippie gimmick. It was like a party boy gimmick. It wasn't a hippie gimmick. Yep, stay strong, Rebel. I agree. I agree.
I am so sorry about that.
You're fine.
But what are we talking about now? Before I got interrupted.
Completely forgot.
Yep, typical memory of a goldfish. Oh, right. I think I know it's about the releases. The fact the goddamn Luca Crucifino party boy gimmicks. Like, I was like, this is like fucking Philip DJZ all over again. Oh my god. Anyways, like I said, and everybody else with the, but Apollo. I'm surprised how he lasted this long prior to getting his release. It's like, how they're not even using him on TV for the most part, and the fact that he's lasted this long, and now granted he is now being released, but it makes you wonder, like how is some of these people that hardly ever gets used on TV still, and don't take this out of context, like how they still have a job at all. Anyways, what else? Since we're, like I said, this we talked. Oh, true. I'm surprised too.
They're still used prominently on television.
Yeah, that's the only part. That's the only not the downside, because they're still entertaining as hell.
That's not really a downside. If you're used on television, you're not going to deserve to get a release.
Not true, but like I said, the only way I could see them ever getting released is either somebody gets hurt to the point where it like stops the momentum that they had or whatever they got right now. And yeah, so moving on, CMLL Persephone unfortunately got hurt, and now has been out indefinitely been slightly with an injury. Damn it. Where is it? I know it's in here. This damn article. Anyways, but yeah, it sucks. Yep. So according to Colin Fasell, who wrote this up earlier this morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, that it's going to be saying it's going to be a while since we see Persephone back on television as AEW President Tony Khan announced yesterday before Collisions that CMLL Women's Champion has suffered an injury and will be out indefinitely. Khan also pulled Persephone from the Survival of the Fittest match for the ROH Women's title from the Supercard of Honor show on May 18th. And it's also most likely she also has to vacate the CMLL Women's title, but that is a decision that CMLL will have to take. Damn it! That sucks.
They're going to have to pivot for a Supercard now.
Yeah, they're going to have to fight. They're going to have to make certain adjustments to that, and that sucks.
Adjust.
Because dude, I love Persephone. I love how her presentation is.
Great talent, bro.
And the fact she's got like a bachelor's she's got like she did say she got a degree in something, but I don't know exactly what she said. Anyway.
Oh, they're making a match for her spot.
Yeah, high end, yes, and Zeta Steel. I remember. Yep.
I think it's probably going to be Zeta Steel that wins that match to go to Supercard.
And the crazy thing is too, we barely even watch Ring of Honor, so it's hard to really understand it. Now, yeah. But that all being said, but let me try something. So, and Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooke, announced that she's undergoing surgery. My thing is to like, I don't remember ever heard. She must have got hurt somewhere.
Remember, she's got that chronic thing.
Yeah, that almost made her retire from any ring.
She's got that chronic thing that she's been dealing with.
Let's go. Another. This was kind of funny because I did want to talk about it. Teddy Long said that Joe Briscoe got sick during the Mae Young hand birth segment. I mean, do we expect nothing less of at the time? What she was about 80 at the time.
She was about 80.
Giving birth to a hand.
That was gross.
You could definitely tell he looked like he was sick to his stomach.
One of the worst freaking segments. And also on television, Steven, she can't be a chronic pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But that's just
but
her
that's the
character.
gimmicky.
Yeah, that's her character.
But it's actually she actually finds something that actually fits her, which actually is oh lord. So Teddy Long said, so the road trip after hours threw a viewer question at Teddy Long that opened up a wilder rabbit holes of the show. So here's a good question, Teddy. This comes from Scott Lance, and Scott's asking, what storyline, in your opinion, was the most distasteful storyline ever? Long didn't hesitate. He picked two. One was the Mae Young pregnancy. He says, I guess probably with Mae Young getting pregnant by Mark Henry, which, oh my God. I wish that memory would have been burned for most of the people who saw that storyline out of our damn heads. The storyline culminated with Young giving birth to a prosthetic adult hand on February 8th, 2000. Holy fuck, that's been on an episode of Raw's War. Mac Davis added a detail. I heard Gerald Briscoe actually got sick during that. He could not handle it. Long confirmed. He said, "Oh yeah, on God." The story has been corroborated repeatedly. Martin. Oh, we'll get to that in just a bit because what the fuck? Mark Henry himself, speaking to Inside the Rope, said that Pat Patterson warned him on the day of the segment that Briscoe hadn't been told what was inside the property. That Briscoe had a quote-unquote very weak stomach when the prosthetic hand was pulled out. Henry said Briscoe gagged and Henry was rendered useless because he couldn't stop laughing. Mae Young was 76 at the time of the angle. And
so damn near 80.
Get close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough that it was so fucking disgusting as fucking children were watching. So like children like you and me watching this shit.
I wasn't watching around that time.
Oh, that's right. You didn't get to start to 02. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
God. Oh, and another storyline at oh my God. And I know Steven brought this up too in the chat, but can we add one further when the whole Katie Vick bullshit? Why in God's green earth?
And here's the problem. I rewatched that segment when Raw first went to Peacock and the whole archive. Let me watch 02 because that was the first year I watched. I got to that whole segment in the funeral home with the Katie Vick shit. That was so uncomfortably long.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is.
Because like I said, thank God segments like that will not fly in modern pro wrestling.
No, they won't.
Thank God. But Davis brought up the next contender, the Katie Vick thing. Were you there during the Katie Vick storyline, Teddy? I can't remember when you went over, but it's the one where Hunter got inside a casket and basically had sex with the corpse. Long didn't recall it. He says, "quote unquote," I don't remember that. I fucking wonder why.
Put it fucking this way, dude. Put it this way. It's just literally how it went. This man came in, took off his pants. All you see is his drawers because it's on network television still. This man started freaking screwing the doll.
And mind you, he was wearing a K mask. Because remember, this was him.
Because he was like recording the video like, oh, you screwed your dead girlfriend while she was dead. He tried to pin it on Kane, which that dude, it's just a thought. I knew it was a mannequin now. Like, yeah, it's a mannequin.
But at the time, as children,
time as a child, even the concept of the story itself is gross.
Oh, that's necrophilia.
Even as a damn adult. So
yeah,
really, Vince McMahon wrote in necrophilia for a segment that was uncomfortably long.
It was so bad. It's like, because like I said, there's a lot of storylines I can think of that I can wish that I did not say was Les Burrell. Now, I wasn't around in 1995, but we did it when we did the WCW stuff. The Dungeon of Doom bullshit that they were fucking pulling out of the mid-90s.
I would take that over freaking Katie Vick. You kidding me?
That is, yeah, you heard that here first, folks. Tyler will take the Dungeon of Doom. But at the same time, Davis kept going. Oh yeah, that's probably. I think probably a lot of people just go to that first one just because it's quote unquote in necrophilia. The Katie Vick angle ran across October 2002 on Raw as a part of a Triple H and Kane feud. The setup had Triple H accusing Kane of having killed a young woman named Katie Vick a decade earlier. Kane had addressed the crowd that Katie had died in a car accident. Next week, on the October 21st, 2002 episode of Raw, Triple H went to a funeral parlor, got a casket, and dressed in the Kane mask. Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I reading? It's so. What the fuck? Like I said, when I tell you like storylines like this, thank God they're not. And you look back and say, yeah, maybe I think sometimes modern pro wrestling is becoming a good thing because, like I said, the Attitude Era as a whole, oh yeah, the entire era itself, not to mention it was trash TV, as like Tyler would put it, which is true, and by modern standards. Yeah, that's one too. That's fucking crazy too.
Oh no! Oh no! I think the worst part of the storyline was pranking Big Show and saying that his father, who had cancer, died when he was really alive.
That
was scummy.
Hey, mind you, the Big Boss Man had been in 2 controversial storylines. You care to guess what the other one was?
He feeds Al Snow's dog.
Kill his dog and pisses on its grave.
Yeah.
I was like, what the I was like, yeah, mind you, this was 1999. And yes, I remember that clearly because I remember sitting in my living room at the time watching that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, I haven't been traumatized by it. I felt disgusted. I was like, oh my Lord. Like I said, that's the Katie Vick storyline, and yes, the freaking Mae Young birth segment. I wish that shit would just been burned from memory. Unfortunately,
yeah. Problem is, it's already in the history books. Can't change it.
Nope, you really can't.
Unfortunately,
or the fact it doesn't. Well, God, there's a lot of storylines you can. I don't. I wish we had the ability to go back and change. I mean, well, let's brawl.
I wish HLA didn't happen. I wish both Edge and Lita's freaking sex celebrations didn't happen. I wish.
That's true.
I wish the Eugene stuff, in hindsight, even though I enjoyed the character back when I was a kid.
But even the person that now is an asshole.
Well, not that. It's just that the gimmick wouldn't work today at all.
Oh yeah, it's a bad look for people with special needs.
It's a terrible look. So I would do away with that.
I would say what Vince
the entire goddamn Tori and Dawn Marie feud from 02 to 03.
That was insane too.
That was like you're screwing her dad, then you're screwing her.
What the? What? I'm sorry, Tyler.
What?
Whoa. How fucking shit? Question: how fucking is your cousin? That's fucked up, me. But oh god, there's ones. There's one I could think of. Vince wearing a do-rag and acting like a fucking ghetto person as an old white man in ECW 2006.
I wouldn't say ghetto. I would not say ghetto.
Well,
but the one part I would get rid. I would get rid of. Well, his 8-year-old ass is psychotic. But
him dropping the N word.
No, I'm talking about his cousin. He just popped up on the thing. Oh. But I would get rid of the whole do-rag thing, like the entire thing, especially the N-word thing.
Yeah, that was just so. I was like, oh, he does not just say that. Dude.
The fact that you said it in front of fucking Booker,
dude. You can see on Cena looking uncomfortable. I was like, he did not just say what he just thought I just heard him say.
Cena looked uncomfortable, like.
Booker wanted to strangle Vince.
Booker wanted to fucking strangle Vince. Charmel looked pissed.
I'll be rightfully pissed too.
I'd be pissed too, man. Like, you don't do that shit.
What else? There's some other storylines. I mean, the Reign of Terror is probably the one I could think of. They could have been changed.
That wasn't offensive though.
Not true. It was one of those storylines, and
No.
and the set.
Like, yeah. In hindsight, that storyline should have like.
Oh, here's another one that comes to mind: Booker T and Triple H.
Oh,
I would go back to change that one.
I wouldn't change the racial undertones and stuff because there's a lot of racists and you gotta open up about that type of stuff. But I would have had Booker win.
Oh yeah, Booker should have gone over. I do agree with that.
Booker should have been have the guy beat the racist.
But I said, no, ain't gonna do it.
I disagree. The whole ministry was awesome.
Yeah, the ministry was fucking great.
The only thing.
Now, if it's up with the corporate ministry, I can give you that.
Yeah, the corporate ministry was just terrible because even the freaking goddamn reveal was ass.
Exactly. It's like it was me. The fact that it was Vince McMahon the entire time, it's like what? It makes me question.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, who booked that and who wrote this shit? Because that to me, the corporate ministry to me is what ruined the ministry faction as a whole. Well, not as a whole, but it kind of put a stain on the rope, so to speak.
Oh no, I think the corporate ministry, like the entire ministry and stuff, even the corporate part died after that.
Yeah,
another 3 months and then it just died.
Yeah, because people realized that it was fucking stupid.
It got stupid. And
the theme combination was fucking assy.
That's what I said. They should do away with it. They should run away with that. They did it twice in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's like I said. There's things in wrestling nowadays you really can't.
You can't
really change.
You can't change it. But back in the day, you could get away with a lot of shit. But like nowadays,
if
they did any of the shit that was mentioned,
oh yeah, you get kicked off TV instantly.
You're getting kicked off of TV. Like there's no ifs ands or buts. You're getting kicked off TV.
But it is going to be interesting to see. Like I said, there was a lot of things nowadays we could wish we could go back and change. Oh, absolutely. There's like a million and one things you could probably think you can change. See, there's some gimmicks.
No. I thought of one that just popped in my head.
No.
It even happened in the goddamn PG era.
What did you just think of it?
The Katie Lee Burchill and Paul Burchill storyline. The incest bullshit.
Yeah, remember the fucking Paul Burchill was prior to Paul Burchill. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh my god, that was just so bad.
It happened in the goddamn PG era.
Like, how the fuck did it? I'm sorry, but WWE, that's what was that 07 or 08, somewhere around there?
08.
How the fuck did you get away with that?
I don't know.
Because first of all, when it comes to shit like that, there's 9 times out of 10 that doesn't. Yeah, I remember he was a pirate when he first debuted.
The pirate storyline was better than that, though.
Exactly, he had a better one as the pirate. He looked at the one guy from Dodgeball that was the pirate. That was Alan Tudyk's character.
Yeah, that was when everybody was trying to mimic the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Oh yeah,
but that incest storyline from like 08, 09? God, get away, get that ew.
It was just so damn bad.
Gross.
Here's another one I wish that never fucking happened. When there's two actually regarding to Chaz.
Oh god.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Yeah, the incest bullshit as beaver cleavage, and remember he was Chaz the woman beater.
Oh yeah,
he was one of those two fucking. Oh,
that game was it ECW or SmackDown Virtual?
I believe it's SmackDown.
SmackDown Virtual.
Because holy fuck it.
This is like 08, 09. It was like it came out that him and his sister were an item. I'm like, ugh. The fuck? That just shows you how much of a sick fuck Vince McMahon was.
Oh, 100%. And the fact that,
fuck, dude.
Or the fact that freaking even I hate to fucking say it. It's even fucking Hulk Hogan even called him a pervert. And that's not saying much.
He ain't wrong.
Oh, and is your internet going over there, Tyler? You kind of like.
No, I'm right here. I'm good.
All right, cool. Just want to. Oh Lord, but God, like I say, wrestling in the last I don't know how many years. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
In fact, the WWE had 2 incest storylines in the company's history with Paul Burchill and Beaver Cleavage. Because if I'm not mistaken, because Beaver Cleavage came about when fucking Mosh got hurt. Dude.
Yeah.
To me,
and then the Paul Burchill thing, they just gave him a gimmick change, and then they signed somebody from TNA. They paired them together instead of just doing this boyfriend girlfriend thing. They did this like brother sister love angle, which was weird.
I was like, yeah, it was just so damn bad.
Yeah.
But other than that, and yes, I mean, there's some gimmicks that I wish that, yeah, like Tyler said, there's some things that should never have happened. God, HOA, I mean, rightfully so. That was just dead. Yeah, it was just.
That was in poor taste. That was just flat out.
Facts. But the fact that the WWE got away with an incest storyline in the PG era.
No, it's the fact that they kind of got away with it twice in 2 eras.
Yeah, well,
the first one they didn't get away with because WWE fans were pissed. Even back then, they were pissed. But the Paul Burchill thing lasted quite a bit.
The fact that lasted longer than the Beaver Cleavage bullshit that's mind-boggling.
I'll tell you how long this shit lasted, right?
Oh my God.
Okay. Let me look this up.
So,
oh, you want to know why it worked?
What, the Paul Burchill crap?
It wasn't explicitly stating that they were dating. They were just like all touchy feel. Like it was like a vibe. It was like a vibe thing.
That's a load of crap.
No, that shit was.
That's a load of bullshit.
I'm sorry. No, I remember that shit being in your face.
Because like you could definitely tell it's got incest type of vibes. It's like the whole Sweet Alabama bullshit.
And dude, it didn't even last long either.
I was about to say that would, boy. Oh my Lord!
It said the reaction. The storyline did not resonate well with fans, making the audience uncomfortable. It is even often cited as a reason the pairing failed to get over, despite the in-ring talents of both performers. The storyline was quickly toned down, especially as WWE moved towards a more family-friendly PG rating shortly after its debut. The duo was subsequently moved to ECW and then released from the company in 2010.
Damn.
So this shit spanned 2 brands until they got fired in 2010.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus. It's like me and Tyler in our different eras of professional wrestling, we've seen some either crazy shit, offensive shit, or just basically what the fuck. No in particular or.
Yeah.
I remember that too. I remember Miss Kitty to just go flashing everybody. Yes.
The funny thing is about the Miss Kitty thing is the fact that they were supposed to quickly switch cameras and they never did, so you got boob.
Oh yeah, you got a full titty shot.
Full shot. Because they forgot to change the camera.
Like damn, it's like but
Vince probably told the freaking cameraman, "You're lucky it was on pay-per-view and not on free TV."
Oh, dude,
we were lucky.
Or it reminds me of that one WrestleMania clip where fucking I don't know what the fucking there was one lady that actually literally took her damn top off. And that shit was blurred.
I forgot. I forgot what that was.
That was an old WrestleMania clip, boy. And when I tell you that bit, that's whoo, boy, her chin shit was blurred for rightfully so.
Yeah.
So we already got a favorite segment. We got it called Guess the
I don't even know whose turn it is, man.
It's mine.
Okay.
So for those who are new around here, so we pretty much guessed any wrestler's accolades, obviously at the end of the show. Because prior to that, we always did the theme songs, which I don't think we didn't really think it really done that well. I mean, it was fun to do for a bit, but and credit to Keith for this that brought up the championship accolades and other stuff like that. And it kind of gets everybody thinking a little bit. So I already got what my guy, or my wrestler I picked out. So, and Tyler's going to have to guess. And are you ready, Tyler?
Let's do it. Come on, man.
All right. So, this person, obviously, I'm going to give you first clue. It's a man.
Okay.
Obviously, spent time with ROH, TNA, and pretty much everywhere else on the indie scene, which I'm not going to really... obviously, Defy Wrestling and Defiant.
Did he work for WWE?
No. Let me see. No, he did not.
Shit.
I'll give you the championships. He's a three-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion, one-time TNA World Tag Team Champion.
Shit. He was a TNA World Champion that never worked for WWE.
He was also named the Impact Grand Champion.
Impact Grand Champion.
He's a one-time World Tag Team Champion, a three-time World Heavyweight Champion, two-time Ring of Honor World Champion, one-time ROH Tag Team Champion.
Shit. Can you give me any more clues? Because I'm not getting it off of that.
He's also as a TNA Grand Slam and a Triple Crown champion.
Still no help.
Oh god. I mean, I can give you the other rest, but it's not going to give you because we have not seen. He was also okay. I'll add this too in relation. He's also been in tag teams called the Standard and another team called the Dirty Heels.
I have no clue who these tag teams are.
Well, the Dirty Heels was from February 2013 to August of 2013.
I was out of watching wrestling at that point. Damn.
Currently he's made an appearance in MLW, and he's currently working on the independent scene.
Is it Austin Aries?
God damn it! How the fuck did you know that?
MLW, and he did work for WWE. You liar! You stinking liar!
Because Tyler, okay, had I give you this one, I would have said had I give you the 6-time TNA X Division champion, that would have given it automatically right away.
Yeah,
because I had to try to do my best to throw you off.
You tried. You tried throwing me off. Oh, he didn't work for WWE.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the.
Okay.
So other play. What other play?
Cruiserweight division for like a minute, bro. What the hell?
I could have. You know what? I could have said he could. He worked for PWG. He was an NWA for a bit.
I think I would have gotten it with the NWA thing, or then
Dragon Gate USA. Austin Aries. He worked for them from October 2010 to June 2011.
I never even watched that company, so I wouldn't have known.
He did House of Hardcore from November 2014 to November 15 for about a year. Okay, I'll give you kudos on that.
You tried to knock me off a pedestal.
Hey, look, you got to give me forever for it.
You failed.
Yeah, yes, I know. But
yes and no. No, it's a no. It's a no. You failed.
really, he's 5'9". Holy shit, he's short.
Yeah, he's short. He's short.
He's
short and stocky.
I guess why I can see what. I mean, that's wonder why he's. That's crazy. Okay, so he's a fun. Huh. He has won a total of 14 championships in major promotions. Yeah, you know that X Division. Like I said, if I would have given an X, that X Division champion, that 6-time reign, like that was an automatic giveaway because who else revolutionized? Well, not say revolutionized, but who kind of I would say. I mean, you gotta get it. He kind of did bring back the X Division into relevancy at the time when Impact TNA was in the fucking toilet.
Yeah.
And the fact and if I said, God, this was with another giveaway hint. This person started option C. If I would have said that from the fucking jump,
I would have said,
that was Austin Aries, 100%.
He was the first one that fucking introduced the shit, so it was like,
that shit needs to come back. If I'm going to be completely honest, I mean,
they're teasing its return, but just like they're waiting.
I said, I don't know how long you're going to keep waiting because that's what made the X Division Championship. God, if fucking Leon Slater becomes a world champion, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
I am too. He deserves it. But anyway, like that really, like, dude, I can't believe you're trying to throw me off saying no. He would never wrestle in WWE.
Wow. Well, mind you, because he was in from NXT from March 2016 to November to 2016. Then was on 205.
He was on 205 Live and Raw from like 2016 to when he got
27. Yeah, to 20. His last date for WWE was July 17th, 2017. If I'm not mistaken, you were out of the rest. No,
that was when I was coming back in.
Oh, you were coming back in because I remember you stopped at what?
I stopped around 2012, 2013.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like after Mania 13 I quit.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you did tell me that one time in school. So yeah, I'm done with this shit for a while.
Yeah, like after Mania 13, I stopped.
All right, so some of the tag teams I gave you with, like I said, I could have gave you because he had a tag team with Eric himself, Moose, and Cross. I would, if I said Moose and Cross, you probably that kind of would have thrown you off a little bit because that was from August 3rd, from 2018 to February 2019. Him and Carrie and Killer Cross were a tag team from August 9th to August 29th of 2018. Dirty Heels, he was with Bobby Roode, was his tag team partner.
Yeah.
At the Standard, he was also with Joey Chaos, Adam Pearce, and Peter Avalon.
Oh, pretty Peter Avalon.
God, that's a name I haven't heard in a hot minute.
He hasn't been on AEW television in like a minute, bro.
I think he got released, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, he got released.
I know. Who was the fucking librarian? What the fuck was her name?
Librarian. Leva Bates.
And she's been killing on the indie scene too, from my understanding.
AKA NXT's Blue Pants.
I forgot about the color of that. That was funny.
That was hilarious. It was the fact that she was wearing blue pants.
But yeah, so Tyler got it right. Was this?
And he tried throwing me off and failed.
1, 2.
Yeah, you tallying up the score?
I'm looking at his heel and face runs. He is severely even with his heel and face runs at 6 apiece.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for the It's For Me Podcast episode 95. Yeah, so the next week's show, well, actually, no. It's going to be Mother's Day because I'm probably going to be doing a little bit something with my mom and my grandma because it's, oh my God, yeah. But other than that, outside that following week, we'll be back, or unless we could do a Mother's Day edition of the It's For Me Podcast.
I'm probably just going to chill that day.
Yeah, so the following week, we'll be back at it again with episode 96. So it'll be this Veggie Boy's turn to stump me. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with it. But other than that, if you guys are new, like, subscribe, all the good shit. Make sure you turn on that notification bell for all post notifications so you guys never miss these beautiful mugs on screen. Well, mostly mine, but okay there, Grimmy. You want to put your bony finger down? Like, I don't want to see that.
Congratulations, Billy. You win most handicapped.
Fuck off.
Well, that being said, and I hope you enjoyed all the cackles and shit. We'll see you guys next week for episode number 96 on the road to 100 episodes of the show of the Extraordinary Podcast.
Peace.
Good night.